Right. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Hopefully you all are doing well. So we're going to jump right on back into things for this week. This is just a for whoever, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. I believe at the end of this week there should be a round of zodiacs for all of you. We'll go through all 12, touch base with what you need to know or what you don't see coming. So you have that to look forward to at the end of this week. Thank you all to everyone who showed up to the metaphysical fair here in Burlington. It was wonderful to see you all. If you are new here to the channel, hi, I'm Ollie. It's nice to meet you. If you like what I do, please consider subscribing to the channel. It does help. And if you aren't already joined with us on Facebook, there is a link in the description box below. I do daily polls over there. That is where I've decided that those go. So every day I'm in the studio, you'll get those. Well, let's see what wants to come through for today. Now that we've kind of broken through the stagnant energy, hopefully this will have a little bit more motion to it than what we've been getting these past few weeks. So I'm going to shuffle these 2 more times. Once. Twice. And let's see what wants to come through. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What I mean by that is if something sounds like it's for you, it probably is. Or if I'm talking and it makes you think of something, chances are that's probably what we're talking about. And it doesn't even have to pertain to you. It can pertain to people around you. So you may be a messenger. But let's see where we're going. Underneath, we've got co-create, never-ending story. Absolutely, this was the energy I was talking about. This is the energy that we've, excuse me, all been kind of sitting in. Clean it up. Absolutely. And the fates. Yeah. So I feel like right now, we're kind of in the middle, come to the edges, of course, underneath. We're kind of in the middle of this clean it up energy. You know, the mess, the destruction has kind of been made. We're looking at the aftermath of this energy. We're looking at the aftermath of the mess of Mercury in retrograde, of the eclipse season, the full moon energy that we had. It was in Scorpio, I do believe, and that was just a whole lot of energy to deal with, especially at the tail end of Mercury in retrograde. It was like throwing gasoline onto a fire that was already burning. That's exactly what that felt like. I don't know why this is going through my brain. For those of you who have seen the Twilight series, and this is completely out of nowhere, when you're bit by a vampire in the Twilight series, the venom spreads through your body and it burns everything in its wake. Well, then at the very end, it goes back to your heart, or at least that's the example we're given with Bella in the books. And then when it burns out everything, there's nothing left. And then she proceeds into her new life. So you could have gone through some serious transformations and regenerations, walking away from old lives, old habits. There are a few of you who I know did walk away from jobs. But we are in the middle of this aftermath of adjusting to the new energy. We also have the fates here. The fates here are, of course, divine energy. Every time I say the fates, it makes me think of Hercules. It does. It makes me think of Hercules, the past, the present, the future. It's very interesting. So we'll see how this energy wants to unfold. We'll see where we're going with this. So underneath, we've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the 3 of Cups. We've got the Devil energy. And we got 2 more. We got the Knight of Swords. And then we also have the 10 of Cups. Yeah. So during this energy, during this time, there was a lot of this. There was a lot of confinement. There was a lot of fear. With this Queen of Wands here, it could have been very dramatic. And whether that be you or whether that just be the situation, take that for how that resonates. But I know that it did really kick in our fight or flight energies. Like it was really, really nerve-wracking. But now we've got the Three of Cups, the Knight of Swords, along with the Ten of Cups here. Ooh, see if I can get that into the shot. But what that tells me is that now we are beyond this. There's clarity coming in as to, why we had to go through this. And I feel as though it's because we needed, me, the divine energies. I mean, obviously you wouldn't be here if you didn't understand this to a point. But the collective needed us to get to this point. Because the Ten of Cups is that... It's like the Nine of Cups, but it's the Nine of Cups is more personal, where the Ten of Cups has got like that family dynamic to it. So I do feel as though that at the overall end of things, the overall scheme of things, was designed to get you to that life in which you so desired. We've got the Nine of Wands. There's healing. Yeah. There's the Star card. That's wish fulfillment. That's also major healing. Then we also have the High Priestess here. Ten of Wands is what's grounding you. Guiding you is the Seven of Wands. Love that. The energy you're moving out of is the Three of Wands. The energy you're moving into absolutely is the Five of Swords. Your emotion cards is the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the World. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. This is very beautiful. And the outcome here is the Ten of Pentacles. Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. I love the fact that your boundaries and you doing the work is what's guiding you, and moving forward, moving beyond this energy is what's grounding you. I do notice that there is a lot of healing here. And with the High Priestess card here, it does make me think of your intuition, and that does make me feel as though that as we're moving through this energy, and I'm going to put myself in this situation, there may have been a period during this retrograde and during this eclipse energy where your intuition kind of clicked out, kind of tuned out. And that can happen for a variety of different reasons. Please don't think that it's solely your fault. I mean, sometimes, we fall a few vibrations lower. That happens to me all the time. I fall, I call them floors. And I view it as a building. I don't know why, it's just always happened. But I fell a few floors, I fell a few vibrations, and I couldn't really connect to the higher ups. And in fact, I believe you guys saw that breaking point. I did. I got on here and I'm like, I couldn't give you those videos that were posted that week in that period because it was not that high vibrational energy that we are accustomed to here on this channel. So some of you could have fallen a few floors. Some of you, your intuition may have walked into another room. You may have walked into another room, gone a roundabout way, whatever that may be. But I do feel as though now there is that divine energy stepping back in. I do feel as though the intuitions are starting to click back on, which is beautiful, I also love this, the Three of Wands with the Five of Swords. So the Three of Wands is, waiting for those ships to come in. You're like, you're waiting for, when I say ships, it makes me think of the cargo ships that have all of those special things on it, jewelries, gems, tea, gunpowder, the necessary things that they needed back in the day. You're waiting for your ship to come in. You were waiting for your ship to come in. But what this tells me is that there's a situation that you're walking away from. And it's interesting because he's still by the water. He's standing in front of the water waiting for the ships to come in. In fact, I don't know if you guys can see those little itty bitty ships right there. But in this, there are no ships. In fact, there are people. So I do want to take a look at this Five of Swords that is walking away, kind of sneaking away. But what is this Five of Swords here? Because I almost feel as though Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, yeah, Page of Wands, Eight of Swords. What you were expecting to come in was not what came in. Some of you, may have expected one thing and got something entirely different. And that caused you to kind of shift gears. But it also caused you to shift gears, of course, Ten of Swords. It caused you to change to go through that transformation, to clean it up per se. But this Page of Wands to the Eight of Swords makes me feel as though that you didn't know exactly what to do with what came in. And I'm going to tell you right now, I was also one of those people. My help for that week that I was struggling came from a place that I least expected it to. And when I adjusted to that energy, it actually really gave me the tools required for me to be able to shift back into that high vibration and continue forward. It shifted me and put me back on track. So that's what I feel like this energy was designed to do, was, kind of make you think outside of your social norm of things in order to get back to where you needed to be. Because during that time, what we were doing, our natural coping mechanisms were not working. Were absolutely not working. And so this definitely caused us to switch gears, and definitely caused us to really think about some things in a really different perspective, in a really new light. Your emotion cards here, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Empress, and we also have the World. So this Wheel of Fortune is divine energy. It does make me think of the fates. Definitely kind of divine timing, divine energy, dipping their hands into this. And there's that Empress energy. There is that energy of stepping back into that emotional aspect, and that's what I feel like is helping with this intuition. Like I said, falling a few floors, stepping out of that vibration, especially your normal vibration, can be kind of taxing, especially for the higher ups when they're trying to reach you, because they're not used to having to go through multiple floors. They're used to you being on one level. So I do feel as though that you are being reconnected back now with that emotional balance. And here we have fixed endings and new beginnings. Absolutely. Like I said, I don't feel as though you're going to backpedal on this. I don't feel as though you're going to backpedal on this. We've got the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. It's over. It's done. It's over. It's done. And so now you get to move forward. Ten of Pentacles. In your own leisure, I believe I said that earlier today in the daily poll, that for right now, you are back in the driver's seat. You have control. I feel as though this is the universe's way of, shifting us into where we needed to be, shifting us onto that path, into that new vibration, into that new person we were supposed to be, are supposed to be. And now they've kind of released the reins to see what we're going to do. It's it's kind of like I don't want to say it's a test, but it's like they're trying to see exactly what it is we're going to do with this new energy. Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles, King of Cups, Two of Swords. I do, with the Four of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, like I said, that intuition is clicking back in. With that King of Cups, it does make me feel as though that you are stepping back into that emotional balance, especially for Divine Masculines. I know that energy was rough. And for Divine Feminines, it was even more rough because they were connected to that emotional side. But I feel like Divine Masculines, and this is for a Divine Masculine, I don't know why, it's just a little rabbit trail here, but there is a Divine Masculine who is reconnecting now with his inner feelings. And he's kind of got this energy of, I don't know which way to go, but that's kind of the point. The point of this is to give you back those choices. We're no longer in the Mercury in retrograde energy. The fates, I feel as though, are kind of monitoring, but they're not deciding for us right now. This energy was definitely the universe in the driver's seat. So with what I see here, this is beautiful energy. For everyone else, obviously with the Divine Masculines, but for the collective, I do feel as though that right now there is this energy of, what do I do now? And what if I told you that choice was up to you? As long as you don't backpedal, you're fine. But the universe has shifted you for a reason. And so to try and undo all of that, I feel as though the universe may backhand you just a little. What happened? Let's just humor this for a second. Emperor, Hanged Man, Ace of Wands, Chariot, Moon. I don't think you can backpedal with that divine masculine energy. Divine masculines especially. I feel like this was a fixed point, a fixed energy point for us. I don't think you can go back, and if you try, I feel as though the universe is going to it'll give you an example. It'll give you kind of like the overall perspective, like Aquarians have. It's almost going to give you like, if you really want to do this, this is what's going to happen, and it's going to show you maybe by an example of somebody else, or maybe it'll just kind of flick you in the ear before it backhands you. It'd be like, knock it off. But the whole point of this was to get more clear with that emotional side of ourselves. It was clearing the emotional baggage. It was stepping out of relationships that no longer served us, work situations. It was definitely coming in to burn away everything that was not needed. So, zodiac signs that I see. Do we have a set here? I know we've got divine masculine and divine feminine here, which tells me that union between two halves is coming together. But I don't see any royal sets. So zodiac signs that I do see, we have got Capricorn, Aquarius, Sag, Pisces, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, Aries, Pisces. One more time, just to make sure I didn't miss anybody, because I do have a habit of doing that. We've got Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Pisces. That is what I see. So you could be one of those signs. It could be part of your sun, moon, or rising. Take this for how this resonates. But this is what I have for you guys today. I really, really hope this helped. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.